Hi, I'm Daniela O'Neill. I'm a professor of child development at the University of Waterloo. And today I want to tell you about this lovely Snakes and Ladders game from Djeco that is part of the Kitchener Public Library's board game collection for young children that I helped curate. This is a really lovely Snakes and Ladders game, and one of the reasons I chose it is partly just because of these beautiful illustrations and these lovely Arctic scene that it depicts. Or Antarctic, I guess, because there's penguins. So here is the board. And another reason this is a really nice Snakes and Ladders game is that it is not as long as some of the traditional ones. And Snakes and Ladders is not always the most exciting game to play, especially if it goes on for a long time. And so I think it kind of falls out of popularity. But this one is nice and short, has these really fun illustrations. And so parents that have played this in our board game fun events at the library have really liked it. And the children have liked the scenery and the different animals depicted. So here in this game we have a number of penguins of different colors, and I'll just put them at the start position here. And then we have a traditional die here that we're going to be using to count the spaces. And so play continues as it would in any Snakes and Ladders game, moving the spaces that correspond to the number on the die. When a piece hits a rope ladder here, it moves up, and if a piece were to hit one with a net, it goes down. To make it even a little bit more challenging for children and get even a little bit more mathematics in, one thing you can do is not just count ahead spaces with the number on the die. So for example, here you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you could make it even more challenging, although for some children this would be still too challenging depending on how young they are. You could count ahead 5 spaces with the actual numbers. So 11, you then would go 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And so that's 2 ways to play the game with the numbers on the die, but overall playing should just be fun. It should be enjoyable, and so there's lots of learning going on no matter which way you play it. And this is just a really lovely Snakes and Ladders game that can be played in a relatively short time. And that's Snakes and Ladders from Djeco.